The podcast Onpurnt Media. I'm here with my co-host, Squiggalik the Entertainer.
Hey now, say now, what's up? It's your boy Squiggalik the Entertainer, the one and only. And like she said, this is Onpurnt Media. Tap in, you feel me? Where we giving you the latest and the greatest from religion, entertainment, sports, politics, current events, and we're giving it to you raw from the jaw. And we are Onpurnt Media.
He just got to eat a salad, y'all. That's what happens when he eats a salad.
Fired up, you feel me? It had cranberries, walnuts, glazed walnuts, blue cheese, carrots, apples, granny apples, green apples, carrots, pickles. Oh my God, so good.
I'm your girl, Angel Lyric, Queen of Color Music.
And I'm your boy, Squiggalik the Entertainer. And together we are Onpurnt Media. You dig? What it do, man? What's happening, Angel Lyric?
What's happening?
Man, I'm good.
What's happening?
You know, a two-check. I ain't showing no greenery in my teenery. Oops, excuse me. Pardon me. Yeah, man. So, to all the people that's just tapping in, we appreciate y'all. We're going to give y'all a few minutes. You already know if this is your first time, you may not know, but if you are one of our continuous followers, you know the first 3-4 minutes, we just go ahead and let people just start sliding on in. Now is the time. I'll let Angel know what time of the show this is. What time of the show is it, Angel?
7:30 to 9.
Y'all see what I got to deal with, right? I didn't ask you what time it is. I said, what time of the show? What part of the show is this? In the very beginning.
Oh, the beginning of the show.
Y'all see what I got to deal with? It's, what time of the show is this, Angel? 7:30. Man, boy, I can't make this up.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah.
This one. Don't listen to her, y'all. Do not listen to her advice because she's
This is the
already
time of the
done
show
too
where
much
you
of
put
it.
your kids to bed. Especially tonight, you want to put them to bed early.
Oh, I didn't
Put them
change.
to bed early.
I didn't change the topic. I forgot. But you're gonna find out as you get in. I just got it as to be determined.
Hold on.
Tell them
And
what part of the
also-
show. Yeah. Nah. Yeah, man.
Make
So-
sure you got it rolled up. Rolled up.
What she's trying to say is, for anybody and everybody out there, you know, now we're gonna give y'all 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes to go ahead and relax. Some of y'all are just walking through the house. Some of y'all just getting here. So now's the time for you to settle in, tend to the kids, put them away like Angel would tell
Put them
you to.
away. You got like they toys. You all hear that? Don't put your kids away.
Angel would tell
Don't
you,
put your
the
kids away. Put them to sleep.
No, that sounds even worse. Listen,
Give them a toy.
now is the time that you make sure that you get occupied,
Especially tonight.
preoccupied with your good pleasures, man. If you want to sit back and relax, if relaxing for you is to sit back and have you a nice ice cold beer, a glass of wine, a shot of yak. If you are like Angel Lyric,
I don't drink anymore.
and if you're like Angel Lyric and you condone in the cannabis, roll you up one, you know what I'm saying? Get you some water, whatever it is
And
that
always-
makes you. Go ahead.
Keep your snack around when you get that little sweet tooth. You
It
know
ain't
what
no
I'm
sweet
talking
tooth. It's
about.
called the munchies.
You know what I'm talking about, that little sweet
Munch
tooth.
and crunch is what
Kick
you
the
got.
back.
You ain't got no sweet tooth. You got the munchie because it's activated by the levels of THC in your blood. Anyway,
Yeah. Okay.
anyway, now is that time, man. Y'all go ahead, get right. Do it. Do what you gotta do because we got 3 minutes and then we're gonna get on into this show, man. We're gonna kick it off with this sports rap.
Did you miss them last week?
I did. I ain't gonna lie. We was talking about that. Yeah, we was talking about that. We had some things. Tell them why we wasn't able to join the podcast last week.
Well, last Tuesday was because I wasn't feeling good. Actually, it was because I wasn't feeling good.
And we had a meeting.
And we had a meeting.
But the main reason why we had to postpone our meeting is because Angel was under the weather. Yeah. So yeah, and I heard that during that same time, it was a whole bunch of people falling under the weather. So anybody that's been sick, was sick, or feel like they are coming down, getting sick, man, I hope that you feel better. I hope that you bounce back and have a speedy recovery. Drink plenty of fluids, plenty of fluids.
Yeah.
Hydrate, and rest. So what would you tell the people was the best thing that got you to bounce back?
Staying on my water intake, and my vitamins.
Y'all hear that?
Water intake and vitamins and my teas. My tea with garlic, raw honey, and garlic, the ginger, lemon,
and raw honey.
And I always get a throat therapy tea.
I was gonna say, is there a specific type of tea that you get?
Throat therapy, but make sure your throat. Yeah, your throat, especially if you're a vocalist, you definitely.
Yes, vocalists should be sipping on that just on the regular, not only when you get sick.
Right.
Yeah, man. But we trekked our way. We pounded the pavement and hit that highway. We smashed out to California last week for the 35th annual Black Expo in Sacramento. So I want to give a shout out to Drummer Cat, to 97.5, to Rick Warren, to the Sacramento Black Chamber of Congress, to the Hilton Hotel, and any and everybody, the African Market, any and everybody that had something to do with the Black Expo in Sacramento last week. I want to give a shout out and a special thanks. Thank you for inviting us. Thank you. It was a pleasure. And if you need us to come and, do our thing again, reach out to us and we can make it happen. Let's make sure it's right and we can make it happen, man.
And I want to give a shout out to all the performers that came out and performed and did their thing. And sometimes we feel like we're not appreciated enough, but I want to tell you guys that you did your thing.
The
Anita Baker tribute, the one that did Luther Vandross tribute, Tommy Bell, my girl who brought her, Mary J. Blige tribute. The bands that was there.
Yes.
Everybody that participated, 2 days.
MVP.
And to all the vendors that sat in the hallway and had all of the book writers, the clothing, the one that brought the African clothes. Everybody. And shout out.
The models in the fashion show.
Yes, the young people that participated in the dancing and African dance. It was so much talent. But I want to give a special shout out to the cooks that was outside in the cold.
Yeah.
That was serving food.
Handling it.
Great
customer
good
service.
Food, yes. It was really nice.
Shout out to y'all for not trying to bust everybody over their head and was decent with the prices.
Yeah, I heard about they was very
They was decent with the prices, man. And when you usually have events like that, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they uptick on that tag, man. But I really appreciate y'all for keeping this funky and understanding. Yeah. First and foremost, the community you were servicing. I appreciate that. Shout out to Justin Mora as well. Justin Mora, the sound man.
Oh yeah.
Justin Mora, the sound man that ran the entire Black Expo sound for all 3 days. Nothing. When I say nothing would have happened without you, big dog. We locked in. We tied in. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's a gang sign somewhere. We are associates from here on out. But yeah, man. Shout out to Justin Mora. And it was amazing. Shout out, like she said, shout out to Tommy Bell. Tommy, you showed me a lot. I appreciate you. A lot of people, won't take, their career by its own reins and go out and grind and hustle. Sometimes you got to spend your money. Sometimes shit ain't going to go the way it's supposed to. Sometimes it's going to be bumps in the road. Yeah. But your character is what depicts how that outcome, though, the end result will be. You can get mad. You can give up. You can complain. You could not want to go. But you troopered up, you did your thing, no matter what. So shout out to you. I really appreciate that.
And to my girl, Sharonda Gray.
Yes.
Shouts out to Sharonda Gray.
Man.
I had to give it to her.
Yeah, for
real. Girl, you was on fire.
Yeah, I would have to give Sharonda, man. shit.
We're gonna
performer
interview
the
both
night,
of them.
man.
We're gonna be interviewing both of
Oh,
them,
fuck,
right?
You damn
Yeah,
right.
we're gonna be interviewing both of
You
them.
damn straight.
And they don't have to be in the studio. They can come on.
Click the link and we
Click
can
the
bring
link
you in.
and we can bring
What
you in.
we'll do is we'll set something up. We'll arrange it.
Yeah.
That way, you know what I'm saying, they got time to prepare and they ready and, you know.
Right.
do their
Right.
thing, 'cause,
Exactly.
you know,
Exactly.
They both divas, so, you know, you got to make
Right.
sure they
Right. They're both
you know what I'm
divas.
saying?
Yeah.
Make sure
Yeah.
they're right for the
Maybe
camera.
bless us with some music or something.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to get all that. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, it was a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah.
So shout out to Sacramento, man. You know what I'm saying? We will always and forever, you know what I'm saying, be a part of, represent, and embedded in the Sacramento culture. You know what I'm saying? No matter where we go, we can go from here to Chattanooga to Chicago to Timbuktu. We're going to always have a special heart and always represent for Sacramento. I'm from the Bay Area, but Sac is my second home.
Yeah.
Hands down, straight up.
Yeah.
All right. So we got a few people in here. Let's see what we got going on.
Who's in here? Who's in the house?
Got
Who's
some
coming to the
comments
camera?
already.
Who's coming into the camera?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, we got a couple of people in the building. Yo, Mommy Bean says, Sac in the building. You already know what's happening.
What's up, girl?
Say love y'all both. Love you too, sis.
Love you too, baby.
Skeeter Weeder with the heater in the thing.
Bruh, little bruh.
He said, I'm in this thing. I put them kids up and away and sleep and shit. You feel me?
Yeah, you want to put them
It's
away?
a nice episode, man. I don't want the nieces and nephews hearing this one.
Remember your brother brought it in.
Yeah. We got some things to talk about.
Come on.
And the wonderful, lovely Cosmo is in the building.
Cosmo!
Sis, you know it's always a pleasure when you
always a pleasure.
We just getting started, man. We're gonna get to it, man. So
make sure y'all got your.
Get right. Get right.
I'm about to really like this one.
Go ahead, do what you do, man. Do what you do. Okay. I got you, Yo Mommy Link. She said, where the link at? You got it coming your way right now.
Oh yeah, he usually put the link in the.
I got it in the comments. Where's the link? It's right.
Click on the link. We bring you into the camera.
Bam. And then I'm gonna do it like they're her, so that everybody can make sure that they see it. Boom. That is the link, people. So if you want to join, you want to be seen, you want to be heard as we going through it. Once we get into the topic, if you want to join in, all you got to do is click on the link. It's going to tell you to put your name. It's going to tell you to put your name, what you want to be seen as on the screen, and boom, enter studio. Just that simple. All righty. So, peep game check play. We finna get straight to it, man. I'm gonna get into this sports rap. And you know, usually I talk about a little bit of everything, anything that's going on at the time when it involves sports. So at this time, I'll be talking about NHL, basketball, college basketball, because I'm on it. I'm on everything moving when it comes to a ball, a hoop, a court, a field, or a goal. I'm on it. You feel me? But today is a special sports rap. Today, I'm going to spend my 10 minutes dedicated to the sports rap, talking about one specific sport, and not even just the sport itself. I'm talking about one in particular player within the sport. And today's sports rap is going to be focused on and based around the ongoing, let's just say, the ongoing drama and incidents following one in particular NBA player by the name of Ja Morant. J.A. Morant.
I bet you all the men know who that is.
He's a budding. When I say budding, I mean on the rise, the man, superstar status guard that plays for the Memphis Grizzlies. The young man is 23 years old, and like I said, he is one of, if not the biggest star. Now, there's some people that's in front of him, the LeBrons, the Steph Currys, the Kevin Durant's. You know, you have that top tier. But when you say passing the torch, when you say the next generation coming behind them, there's nobody at the tip of the iceberg. There's nobody that's la creme de crop like Ja Morant. Ja Morant is honestly, he almost has to be put in the conversation when you mention the Steph Currys, the Klay Thompsons,
how old is he?
23 years old, very young man, right? but
He ain't that damn young.
He's not. Man. He's a grown man, but he's very young, very, very young. And the young brother's been amazing on the court, but has had some incidents off the court. And I want to talk about not only the situation, because right now, as some may know, some may not know, he is currently suspended from the NBA.
Oh, whoa.
And the Memphis Grizzlies said that it will be at least 2 games, which he has hit that point. This will be his 2nd game that he's missed. But there's no specific time on how much time he's going to miss. They didn't give a specific time frame of when he's going to return. And because of the latest incidents that happened that caused him to be suspended, which we're going to get into that, Ja Morant has officially stepped away from basketball for the time being and deactivated all his social media accounts and made a public statement saying that he's about to take this time to step away from basketball, in layman's terms, so he can go get some help and get his mind right. So that's the end game. That's what's going on right now with Ja Morant. But we're going to talk about what happened, how it happened, and what caused him to get to this point. And then I need y'all to chime in on it a bit if you heard about it, if you know anything about it. I know if Skeet in the room, he going to have something to say about it. And then I'm going to give my take on it because I think it's like they say, it's levels to this. I think it's levels and layers to this situation that will cause this young man to go down this road. Okay. Yo, Mommy Bean said, I'm going to try to get your boy in. Do that. Anybody that want to join in, come in, man. Y'all just make the podcast that much liver and be that much more lit when y'all join in.
You know, I get bored. You know, he always here. I just want people to come in so I can talk to him.
Don't tell it. Just don't say it. I get tired of this motherfucker.
Well, I don't get tired of you like
I get
that.
bored with him.
I don't get tired with you like that, though. No, I don't get we not gonna talk.
Anyway, anywho, before I was rudely interrupted.
Is your brother still in the room?
Maybe not. So, Ja Morant, the young man has had some issues. Yes, I'm talking about Ja Morant acting. NFB Slow Mo just entered the building. He said, "You talking about Ja Morant acting hard? It's Ja, yeah, Ja like Ja man, Ja." Yes, I'm talking about Ja Morant, and some have came out and said that he's acting a certain way that he really is not.
Trying to act hard,
trying to act tough, trying to act like he's from the hood, trying to act hard. So we're gonna get into that. But like I said, I gave y'all a little backdrop on what is going on right now. He's been suspended for at least 2 games from the Memphis Grizzlies. And now let's get into why he has been suspended. And then we're going to go into some of his history. And y'all tell me, is this just a youngster being a youngster, or is this a deeper problem? So currently, Ja Morant has been suspended from the Memphis Grizzlies for 2 games. And the reason why he was suspended is because he is currently under investigation for allegedly being inside of a club in the suburbs of Denver, Colorado, after the loss to the Denver Nuggets on Friday night. So let's slow down right there for a second. And you got to understand. So there's times when, depending on what time the game is played and what city or state is played in, where the team will fly in, they'll play the game, and then they fly out. Right? But with team travel, a lot of times the West Coast teams, that's the last game of the night because it's on West Coast time. So they don't start the game until 7:30, right? The game go on until about 10:30, right? Then you got to do the whole, press conference and meeting with the press and shower and all that. Mind you, he dropped 27 points, 8 boards or something like that. I know he had 27 points, so he balled. He was doing his thing that night. So they interviewed him and all that, right?
Yeah.
So in situations like that, often you don't fly out right away. You'll leave early the next morning. right? So that was the situation, and the team was back in Denver, getting ready to leave the next morning very early. And so he decides to take it upon his liberty and go out. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing illegal. Nothing nefarious or malicious about just going out to the club, right? No problem. But he goes to the club, get to the club, starts to drink, and before you know it, somehow he's inside the club without a shirt on at all. Completely bare-chested. Not a white beater, not a tank top, not a team jersey, no top. So my thing is, security should have been on that. Like, hey.
Well, it's probably his name.
Of course. So that's what I'm saying. We're going to talk about all that because there's levels to this. Say, why is Brun here with no shirt on? Security didn't do nothing about that. Didn't make him put a shirt on. So he continues to have drinks. He's feeling himself now. He wants to go on to Instagram Live, social media. We're going to talk about social media and its play in this as well. He go live. He feeling himself. He rapping along to a song. I'm not going to even bring the name of the song up that he was rapping along with because that don't got nothing to do with nothing.
Right.
Right?
You don't want nobody to use that as
at all. Right? He's singing along with the song and he sings some of the lyrics. He stopped. He reaches down, allegedly, and comes up what allegedly seems to be a handgun. Looks like maybe a 9mm or a 45. Now, anybody that's seen the video, if you haven't, you can go and Google it on your device right now. Go to YouTube and look at John Morant inside live. John Morant go live inside a club. So he reaches down and pulls up what appears to be a gun, allegedly. But that small little part of the clip, when he allegedly reaches down and brings the gun to the camera, that's going to speak a lot to, is he acting hard? Is he trying to do something that he's not? Because what I instantly seen when I seen it, besides the idiocy, was look at how he's holding this gun inside of a club full of patrons, inside of a club full of other humans. The way that he's holding the gun, you can tell that this was not a natural reaction. This was not something he's used to doing. He hasn't rode this rodeo before. And when you carelessly hold on to a weapon like that, you don't hold it properly, you don't have full control of it properly, that's when accidents happen. Accidents that can lead to death. So I want y'all to look at that video and take a look at that. You can already tell this dude ain't used to holding weapons like that. So it flashes in front of the camera. He put it back down. He continues to rap the song. Then he perpetuates the idiocy with throwing up what appears to allegedly be gang signs. And that goes on for about 20, 30 seconds, and then it ends. So it was no problem. The club didn't kick him out. Nobody in the club called the police. It was what it was. But the power of social media, it can go both ways. It can blow you up and make you the biggest star overnight.
Yeah. Attention is the
your post. What was your post that you posted earlier?
Attention is
2023. What?
Attention is the biggest
addiction.
Addiction that we have is attention.
Not drugs, attention. And what's the boy Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock said some shit like that too. It's so true. It's true. Social media can not only blow you up and take you to a whole nother stratosphere and make you an overnight sensation and change your life for the better. It also can cripple you, strip you, beat you down and make you crumble overnight as well.
Yeah.
You could be on the top of the mountain, be the man, do something stupid, do something, whatever.
Council coach.
It might not even be something you actually did, but it can be flipped.
Yeah.
To make the scene like
people lie all the time, all day.
Yes.
And they'll show you one side of it and not show you the other side of it.
Oh, we're not going to
show you the negative.
Put it in context and do a whole 6-minute clip of what it was and who he reached in. It could have been props and all that. We don't know that. They're not going to show you all that.
Yeah.
All they're going to show you is this 30-something second clip of him at his worst. So social media, the live started to grow. You know, he got X amount of followers as it is.
Right.
That live went viral.
Quick.
Within 24 hours. By Saturday noontime, it was cookies. Everybody named Mama had heard about this fool in the club. So boom, now he's in trouble. The team finds out. The team sees the footage. They have to step up and do something, right? So he gets suspended. Now, that's what happened.
Excuse for the youngster.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about that. But I only got 6 more minutes to talk about this, and we're going to get into this topic. But my thing is, how in the hell do you not have the understanding and wherewithal that you $100 million man? You don't have to go into the club with your shirt off.
Right.
That's look at me.
For attention.
You know, everybody can't walk in the club and have his shirt off.
Right.
So that's some look at me. I'm the man. I'm doing something everybody else can't do. You don't got to do that. You don't got to go inside of the club with a gun.
Right.
I'm not saying you ain't got to have people around you that may not have protection. But you, the $100 million man, you ain't got to go inside the club with a gun. Come on now. Then, this is this situation. Just within the last few months, this is what's been going on with the young men. This is this situation. Rewind. Just last week, a story had hit about him in an incident with a teenager.
Wow.
Where they was in Memphis playing basketball outside, and he get into it with a youngster. Somehow, some way, he get into an altercation with the youngster, get physical, and allegedly, he beat the kid up.
Wow.
And he said he did it out of self-defense. Again, like, you don't got, if it's not a charity event, if the whole Memphis Grizzlies organization ain't playing it and involved in it, the people that's cutting your check, what are you doing just in the neighborhood, just
randomly playing the court
in the
kids with some youngster?
You can risk injury. So much stuff can happen that can go bad to whatever your goal or mission was for going to the hood playing that game. It wasn't worth it. Then
what happened with him? Did he go to court?
Well, of course, there's legality actions that's going to be pending from behind that.
Okay.
And this was last summer. It just resurfaced a week before this happened. So it's like you have this snowball effect of all this negativity surrounding him here recently. And it's like he crashing out of control.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Not only with him, but his team. When I say the people that is paid around him, his inner circle. And we're going to talk about his damn daddy too. Because he got a whole ass father in his life. We're going to talk about that. So going back 3-4 weeks ago, it was a big story, TMZ and everybody and on all the sports shows where he got into it with Uncle Shay. For those that don't know who Uncle Shay is, that's Shannon Sharp, which now is a star of former football player, and he's on First Take with Skip Bayless, co-star of that show. very avid Lakers fan and LeBron James fan. You can usually catch him at most home Laker games if he's available to go. He was at a game where the Lakers was playing against the Memphis Grizzlies. Words are going back and forth. The situation heats up between Ja Morant and Shannon Sharp. They having words. Ja Morant acts like he wants to fight. Next thing you know, Ja Morant entourage in the crowd and his father end up joining into the altercation, and it's a whole big melee. Nobody actually got physical and no punches was thrown, but it was a whole lot of disrespect and a whole lot of display of ignorance, right? And a lot of people at the time said, well, what's up with his pops? Why his pops didn't control that? Why his pops allowing him to act like that? And it seems like, and you know, I don't know the man, so I can personally speak on him, but it seemed like a big part of the problem is that the pops is more concerned with being infused with the entourage and being looked at as the homie versus I'm your father. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of them like that these days.
We got to talk about that. And I think that maybe this story is going to have to be the example for something to catapult a change, because if not, you're going to have a lot of Ja Morants. And like she said, you got a lot of that going on right now. And they not NBA stars. They just regular.
I mean, I'm
blow smoke.
Yeah, there's a lot of parents that are they stop raising them, and they start giving them these machines, these computers and stuff, and now you can't pretty much tell them anything, and then they wonder why the kids get smart with them. I'm not to get off the subject, but I don't know if you've seen the video of the young man that actually killed his mom because she took his game away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
crazy, right? So we got some comments. Slow Mo said, yeah, Uncle Shannon Sharp got on his line already and he ain't learned yet. Slow Mo said, flag on the play, you don't celebrate a loss. That's the mama mentality. Exactly. They lost that game. Mm-hmm. So why are you out at the club? What is there to celebrate? What is there to enjoy? Not saying that you can't have fun, but that's a good point. That's a good point. That's like, you know, you lose a championship and you want to fight and act a fool.
Yeah,
you just lost. What you acting
right?
Crazy for?
Why would make you just brandish a gun in the middle of the club?
Slow-Mo said, Jay Morant, they not gonna check him. He an NBA star, and that's a part of the problem, because that could have been checked with security. Let me would have went inside of that same club, showing my tattoos with my shirt off, acting a fool, going live.
For real, see what would have happened.
And then pull out a gun and be on live. He had stunt. See how that headline would have read.
Right. The average blow Joe.
Found dead in the club. Huh. Woo! That when I say it's levels to this thing, that's what I'm talking about. Skeet hit with a jewel. I got to bring that one up. He says, tell me why Nike ain't dropped him like they dropped Kyrie Irving.
Hello. Drop the mic. Somebody drop the mic.
Man, little bruh.
Oh, my mama. For real.
Little bruh. They don't know. That's Onpurnt. For real. Man, I'm trying to tell you.
For real.
Straight up like that, man. Exactly. This man has had a slew of issues within the last
and
few
didn't
months.
He get into it with somebody else, like somebody at the school or something?
No, what you're talking about. So he got this incident in the club. Less than a month ago, he got into it with Shannon Sharp. He got into it with the youngster.
With the youngster, right?
With the youngster that he had to beat the teenager up. And then last year, he threatened and assaulted, and one of his entourage mushed a security guard at a club and at a mall. I'm sorry. They was at a mall, and he got into it with the security. His partner came and mushed him, allegedly. And then Ja came up on him and said, motherfucker, let me find out what time you get off. Let me find out when you get off. It's on. Like, bruh,
He sound like
little brother.
He's even
little homie.
His career.
Because you young enough to be my son. Little bruh. It ain't that serious. Trust me. It's a lot of people, not even the average Joe Blows. It's some other brothers that's in the league.
Can't get away with that.
That ain't got the spotlight on them. That ain't gonna make the money that you done made in your first contract in a career. That's done really lived this life. It's some brothers right in the NBA with him right now. The NBA ain't full of choir boys. It's a lot of brothers that barely made it. And the only reason why they made it is because they knew how to put that ball through the hoop. But it's some real riders, real rockers and rollers, real niggas in the NBA that really done live that life.
Yeah.
And for them to see you with all of the accolades, all of the shine, and you basically taking this opportunity for granted. And they know that they'll never be able to get them type of accolades. And they really live that life. And they really done been through it. To see you out here playing with the game.
Playing with the game.
It's so unnecessary, little bro. So if you are going to take some time off, or you are going to fall away from basketball, wherever you go, I hope you get real help. And the people that's out there help you, I hope that they got your best interests at heart and not just getting a check from you. I hope you really, really go and get help. And I'm gonna be the first to put it out there like this. I hope that you, if you seeking counseling or whatever in that fashion, I hope you ask your pops to join you. I hope you ask your father to join you, because I think it's a lot of things that need to be discussed and ironed out. I don't know the relationship. I don't know y'all dynamics. But to see a black man who's similar in age as me, allowing a younger black man to carry on in this fashion, I can speak on it and say, bruh, to Ja's father, you need to step in and make sure that your son get help, and probably get some help yourself, so that we don't have a cycle of this continuing on. Because y'all situation is spotlighted now, and it's going to be the template of what other stars in this situation are going to do from here to come. Mm-hmm. And you got a lot of single mamas that's going to be in that same situation that may not be equipped to handle a young man like you probably can handle your son. So y'all need to tighten up, man, and get that right. I ain't gonna spend too much more time.
He got serious,
man. Yeah, man.
For real.
Cause I wasn't feeling that, man.
He got serious. I got a sweet.
And Ski said Kyrie is a star, though, a mega star. But you see the difference. A major corporation will drop you if you are willing to, and we ain't gonna even say stand up in something you believe in. If you are willing to associate yourself with, or even stand next to, anything that may be considered empowering the African American community, they'll drop you. They'll flip it and make it seem like you are a terrorist, you're a racist, you've done something wrong, and punish you monetarily, socially, all of that. But, however, if you display in the behavior that these multi-billionaire corporations in the form of record labels pay millions upon millions of dollars to African Americans to destroy their community, then that's praised.
That's right.
You see, it's all full circle. It's them same record labels that one artist that some may call brilliant, some may call crazy, was talking about when he said the record labels, they will pay you if you say fuck you this, fuck you that, kill this, kill that. But as soon as you step up and you try to talk and speak on, or even just bring light to something positive to make them think and not want to kill each other, but help each other, then you're ostracized. Mm-hmm. So we watching. I ask that the media and especially the entertainers and the wealthy, let's hold everybody accountable. Let's make sure Nike is held accountable.
Yeah.
They let Kyrie go. Let's see what they're going to do with Ja. And I'm not trying to see another black man lose money off his plate. But if you are dealing with a corporation and Nike, y'all supposed to be with equity and all this other shit, if that's the case, let's see it. Because in my mind, posting something about a documentary that's already made Amazon millions of dollars, you get suspended, kicked off the team, and have a laundry list of what you got to do just to come back for that. But you got a young man who not once, but have multiple issues with violence. And y'all ain't finna do the same?
Yep.
Y'all better wake the hell up, see what's going on, man.
That sure makes sense.
See what's going on out here. Slow said, I'm talking about in the club. Ain't no security guard gonna say nothing to him with his shirt off. Yeah, they not. Because it's all, why would they not say something? Because he probably sliding everybody $100, $200 at the door. Mm-hmm. So they being bought off. Mm-hmm. He probably buying a whole section out. Spend 10 bands on a section. Yeah. I don't want nobody over here, no security, whatever. I'm finna buy the bar up tonight. Yep. Yeah, just because you're doing that, you're making that establishment money, or they getting, a couple of $100, $1,000, whatever it is, to their own pocket. They willing to, turn a blind eye. But if somebody would have got popped in that club, yep. If he holding a gun like it's a goddamn hot pocket, not knowing what the fuck he doing, would have accidentally dropped that thing and it would have went off and blew somebody's head off. Yeah. Then the club owner that was cool with him being in there would have been having all kind of excuses. Then the security would have had all kind of excuses. Yeah. So, yeah, that's the way it goes and that's the reality, but that shit ain't cool. And we got to tighten up. We got to stop glorifying shit like that. We got to get back to standing on it. You motherfucking moron. That was stupid. Teammates, older teammates, dudes in the league, check his young ass. Find out how hard he really is. His ass after practice, up in one of them locker rooms. Smash on his ass. What's the most can happen to you? Whoop you? It's time to find out.
We can't get slow-mo to come into the camera.
Anybody can come in that want to come in.
Click on the link.
Click on the link. Yeah, man. I'm sorry, I got emotional about that one because that shit is ridiculous, boy. That shit is ridiculous. We got to stop this shit.
But it's a reason because it's so many, and just like you said, you got to stop making an excuse for these young people and stuff.
All right, now it's time to change gears.
Right.
Okay. Woosah. Anybody got anything else to say about the Ja Morant situation?
No.
Before we switch over into this topic?
No.
Because I got to switch gears all the way completely because this is on a whole different spectrum.
I'm ready. I sure want to hear what they got to say.
Now is when I'm going to need y'all to join in.
Yeah, coming to the
Junquita in the building. What's up with it, family? She say, hey, fam, what's up with it? That's Keita. What's up with it?
What's up, Keita?
What's going on, sis? All right. So, here we go. Here we go, Wayne. It's that time. So, I did not let you guys know what the title was, and particularly tonight, because some people might see the topic and be like, I'm good. I'm going to pass on that one. You're here now. Just kidding. No, but tonight's topic, we talking about what is the most embarrassing thing that's gonna happen to you while you was getting it. The most embarrassing thing that has happened during sex. We want to know. We're gonna tell you ours. We want to know yours.
The kids to bed.
Let's talk about it. Yes, sir. If you didn't catch it, yes, I said it. Oh, did he? Yeah, I said it. What's the craziest, most embarrassing thing that's been happening to you while you was having sex? Ooh, and there's some possibilities out there. I'm gonna name off what I think my top 3 or 5 is. I'm gonna tell you the most embarrassing thing that happened to me personally.
Almost made me choke. You want to name off
Ah!
I was not there.
You'll never know.
I wasn't there.
Oh, yeah, baby. Yes, sir. Let's talk about it. You know this Onpurnt, goddamn, we coming back, man. We back in the building. Let's talk about it, baby. Mommy Bean said, preach, Squeak, preach. Something wrong with you, girl. I'm just saying I had to tell them about it, man. I ain't feeling this shit.
Ain't nobody tell you their business.
Shit. Tranquita said hi.
Who?
Kita. All right, anybody want to join in? Anybody want to join in? Don't act like y'all
Mama
stirred out.
was gonna come through.
She said she was gonna try to get Tim to come in. I don't know what happened. Who trying to join?
They're scared.
Kita said, "Oh, really? And so where were you then, Angel? If you wasn't there, where was you? Never know, right? Well, we want to know, man. Don't shy up now. Yeah, because I know a few of y'all in here, and all y'all got cheering. So don't be acting like you don't know nothing about nothing. It's the most embarrassing thing that has happened to you.
They don't want to tell you the embarrassing moment.
Why? This Onpurnt Media, we talking about it. We family. I'm gonna tell you mine.
I don't know.
Y'all ain't too good to tell me y'all's. I'm gonna tell you mine. I'm gonna tell you some things that can possibly.
I know one embarrassing moment. That's when Doobie was living. My dog Doobie was living.
Oh, I just seen this comment. Motherfucker, crazy. Here we go. What about Doobie?
Doobie couldn't stand your ass.
I had a love hate.
My dog Doobie could not stand him. Yeah, he had a sometimes.
He didn't like me, but he loved me.
No, he didn't love you, but he liked you.
No.
He tolerated you only because
he
you was
loved
my
me.
husband.
Deep down inside, he loved me, but
and he made sure anytime he was gonna touch me at all.
If you don't get your little ass out of here, throw your little ass in the closet somewhere. No, I didn't say that. I didn't care. Y'all didn't hear that. I don't need PETA coming after me.
You did. You stole my dog. Man.
I ain't never touched him. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
Kita said. Kita said most embarrassing thing that happened during sex is tissue. Elaborate.
What happened with the tissue?
Cheetah, I'm going to need you to elaborate on that one.
What happened with the tissue, Keita?
Because I can only imagine my imagination. I'm going to need you to put that in.
I'm trying to see what happened with the tissue.
I'm going to need you to put that in into context. Because that could go on, that could be a couple of different things why it's embarrassing, but
tissue. What you doing with the tissue, Keita?
Oh, tissue. I'm not dealing with you. Oh shit. She said, cuz I had to pee first.
Oh,
Shit.
okay.
Boy. See, boy. I thought that was something completely. I thought you was talking about something completely different, man. I was gonna say, oh shit. She said no. I wasn't cooking brownies. Oh, hell no. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, ooh, one of them situations. Ooh, wee. But yes, I was doing research, and research did have it.
I can think of a moment. I can think of what would be embarrassing.
Hell,
but I'm not gonna.
I got a top 10 over here.
Yeah, what would be embarrassing?
But I want to know what the hell they have as they most embarrassing.
I think the embarrassing moment is if you fart during sex.
Okay, now hold on.
If you fart during sex, that's nasty.
Yes. Now,
especially if it stink too. Now, if it's just a little poop and you like, oh hell no, you know, and you don't smell it, that's different. But then some of you, y'all
if it's like what?
How?
If it's just a little what? Like what? How it go? How it go? Hell no! Ain't no puke. Ain't no puke going on.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's embarrassing.
Oh shit.
Put your kids to bed.
Oh my goodness. Oh hell no.
Give me the light.
Ting Ting came in. What's up with it, Ting Ting?
That name sounds familiar.
Ting Ting. Ting Ting said, you know, me and Hot Cheese getting it in after a 16-hour workday in the summer, and that hammy lock up on you. Took me a salt pill, a gallon of water, and a half hour, and that shit still didn't go away. God! Ting Ting. Woo! Ting Ting, you sound like my subconscious.
It's recent.
What? Hey, wait a minute. Hey, I don't know who Ting Ting is. Is that Tim?
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, if that's you, I don't know who it is, but man, I can relate. Do you understand me? Man, I don't know if anybody else has ever had this happen to them. I don't know if y'all seen that video. It was a video going out where it was a clip of a dude, and Snoop Dogg shared it. And it was a dude and say, when that cramp hits you 3 o'clock in the morning and wake you up out of your sleep.
You should be sleeping in the first place at 3?
No, I'm saying 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should. Anyway, and dude leg went straight up and he kicked up out of the bed and that cramp kicked in and he couldn't do nothing about it. Bruh, that is the most embarrassing shit that has happened to me during sex. That same cramp you seen that dude have and he got stuck on him. Let that happen to you during sex. Bruh, put it like this. The reaction, yeah, she thought that it was, ooh, I made him feel like that. Is it that good? I got him jumping up like that. No, somebody just goddamn bit my hamstring off. I can't feel my leg. This motherfucking cramp is cutting me in half. See? You know what I'm talking about. Ting Ting. He said, hell yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Putting in work after work. Exactly. Yes, sir, fam. He said, you know I had to go on and finish, though. Well, you better than me. You better than me, because that motherfucker tapped me out. Wasn't no coming back. You know why I wasn't no coming back? Because every time I try to get in that position, I can feel that shit creeping from my calf, twinkling all the way up to my up. No, son, we not.
I think it was a sign.
It was the something. It definitely was a nerve, because that wasn't just no muscle.
Sciatic nerve. That's what it was.
Man, that shit felt like somebody was biting me back there. That shit was hurting so bad. Y'all don't understand, man. I'm glad
Oh,
somebody else has went through that pain. I'm gonna have to hit you afterwards, man. Let me know what you did to be able to, you know what I'm saying? Because the one I had, it snatched my soul. No lie.
I know what had happened, y'all.
He said you gotta just salve up sometimes. Shit.
Yeah.
Now
What did you say? Sab up.
You just gotta savage up sometimes. Shit. Yeah. wait till you get in them 40s.
He must not be near the 40s.
Yeah. Nah,
Or over 50.
Wait till you get in them 40s. Salve up my ass. Now when you can feel your heart beating through your hamstring. Ain't no salving, boy. You finna relax and stretch this motherfucker out with some heat. All right. So that's me and Tings. When that hamstring lock up on you and you feel like you got jaws in your drawers.
I know the ladies got some
they trying to act shy.
Embarrassing moments.
Ting said I'll be 38 in a couple weeks. Yeah, you still got plenty of wear and tear on them tires, brother. Once you get in mid 40s, yeah, when you get in the mid 40s, yeah, and you riding on that last little bit of rubber, shit, let one of the motherfuckers get in.
Last bit of rubber.
Shit, but tell me, baby. All right, so that's me and Tings. That's me and Tim's, man. What's y'all's? We ain't scared. We shooting from the hip, raw from the jaw. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't playing straight up like that. Y'all trying to act like y'all ain't had no embarrassing moments. No, we're just perfect. It's just amazing, perfect sex every time out. Yeah, right.
I got one.
Cause I got my top 10 right here. Since y'all want to play, I'm finna start naming off some shit.
I know it's gonna happen to some of y'all. I remember one night I got sexy and everything. Mm-hmm. Had put my little front lace on real good. Had it tied down, had it tied down the whole day. I know it's gonna be cute. I don't know if it was my birthday or something. And if you wear front laces, all women that know wear front laces know you don't pull on the front lace. No. The whole thing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This fool pulled the lace and the whole damn wig just come off in his hand. And I'm looking like a bald head coon by that time. You remember that one when it came out of your hand? I couldn't believe that.
Hey man,
that was embarrassing.
You got to use that Elmer's glue, not that
That was the best glue.
You better use Elmer's messing with me.
No.
God damn it.
Elmer's. God damn. I might go get some fucking Gorilla Glue and put it on like that.
You better do like that girl put that shit in here. You
don't
need to get some of that messing with me.
How about you just not pull so hard?
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Anywho.
So yeah, weave sliding off, getting pulled out. That can be very embarrassing for a young lady. Well, you can't even say young lady because I'm a cat.
Well, I think it's more embarrassing when you just met the person than when you've been with somebody. I wasn't too embarrassed, but at the same time, I was embarrassed.
Oh, it's definitely if it's you just getting to know them or some first time, that's the worst.
That's the worst.
First time you hook up with a person, because it's so much unknown and that anticipation and that build up. And y'all have
what about
something happen?
What about if you have to pee right in the middle of sex?
Well, check this out. Studies show that happens, and 97% of the time it's the female. Y'all be having to pee, and sometimes you can't control it, and
you hit the pee spot.
Bang! A little drip. Don't trip. It's just a little drip. So that's one of them. Peeing while pumping.
Who said peeing while pumping?
That's one of them. Peeing. Well, now let's talk about this. Since y'all want to be all in the cuss and act like y'all know what's going on, ladies. She said, It's embarrassing if you fart while you're getting it.
Well, very embarrassing.
It is. But what I found out, and I didn't know, I knew
of gosh,
it, you're not gonna talk about that, are you? Know what it was like.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Ladies. Well, y'all trying to act like y'all ain't got nothing going on, but ladies,
goodness, this man said,
how many of y'all done queefed? How many of y'all done queefed while getting it? And if you don't know what queefing is,
y'all go and.
If you do not know what queefing is, then I'm gonna break it down in Onpurnt terms. How many of y'all had that coochie fart while you was getting to it? Huh? Now, is that embarrassing? I'm sure it must be embarrassing for women because sometimes, most of the time, it's uncontrollable. What is queefing? Now, I thought I know what queefing is. Queefing is when female having sex and through sex, air enters the vagina, right? And because there's air in there, you know, and there's something that is, let's say, taking up the majority of the air, once that object comes out of the vagina and then re-enters.
Object. Once the object is removed from the tunnel,
there's a noise that is made once that air is released.
Once the train go in the tunnel, the train come out the other side.
Right. I thought that's what it was. Air is building up inside the vagina through sex. And then when the object comes out and goes back in, that air that's still trapped in there causes that sound. That's what I thought. And to a degree, that is correct. However, what I didn't know, and this is science, what I didn't know is that it ain't always just air through having sex that make women queef. But I found out that y'all women's can actually fart and pass gas through your vagina. So fellas, just know that every time, because see I can't say for us, I can't speak for everybody. But for a lot of males,
that's some new shit.
For a lot of males, Google it. Somebody Google it and tell me if I'm wrong.
That shit's some new shit, man. That's because all these women trying to have sex doing it all kind of other ways and shit. That shit come along.
So check this out. So check this out. Cosmo has chimed in. Okay, so let's talk about it. I love my own partners. See, I love y'all. This is where we educate each other and we learn.
Okay, come on.
It's time to start breaking them devices out. I might have to put a dual screen up because I knew this was going to be turned. So check this out. When men hear that sound, what I was just about to say, I can't speak for all men. Most men, when they hear that sound, in our mind, we think that, oh, I'm hitting that thing. I'm making it clap. Why you got all these songs? Make it clap. All right. Right?
But she queefing.
Or go ahead and start and make the boulevard and whistle while you twerk. Right? Right? All that, right? To a man, when we have sex with a woman and we hear that noise, in our mind, we think that we doing what we supposed to do. I've been told that some men will even make the noise upon command. That once they hear the noise, they can make the noise sound off when they get ready.
Try to break it down.
They can make it.
What do you make that?
They can slow it down.
What is that? Oh my God!
They can make it down.
I'm not doing this
right
tonight.
So for men, some men, that's like a glory moment. I got it farting. No, I'm in here. I'm doing my thing. That's what most men think, right, fellas? Tell me if I'm wrong. But I love Onpurnt. I got Miss Cosmo that came in and she dropped the comment. So Brother Tim said, come on now, you know that's when you digging in that thing and it's talking back. You know you doing something right when you hear it fart. And she get the queefing. But Sister Cosmo came in and said,
Cosmo say?
No, that is not embarrassing and it happens all the time. This is when his thing is really short and really skinny.
Oh!
Please elaborate. We need some science and some proof behind that. Because a lot of fellas, as you can see, that is.
So she's saying the man is
the
not
reason
fulfilling.
The reason
he's
why
not fulfilling.
It's too short.
Like he should.
So, like I said, my concept was that object going in and out or halfway in, depending, right? And I'm thinking that's causing air to enter the vagina. And then when that object comes all the way out, then goes back in, the remaining air
gets trapped in there.
I'm thinking that's what is causing that
gets trapped
noise,
in there.
which that is true. But Cosmo's take is that's when it's not long enough or too skinny. So in my mind, that means that it's not filling up the space.
Yeah, right. That part.
It's not taking up enough air.
Yeah, that part. That part.
Right?
Woo.
So I need you to elaborate on that. I need you to elaborate on that, Cosmo.
She don't feel like you got a problem elaborating on it, baby.
Cosmo, I'm not Google it. Google queefing. She said, ain't nobody passing farts, gas through their coochie. Stop it. Google it. Google is, right now, all y'all Google, is a woman able to pass gas through their vagina? And Google what is queefing. And then tell me.
You said we can do it even when it ain't sex, though.
Right. But it usually happens through sex. But there's also a disease out there.
A disease?
Or a disease is anything, anytime something is not of comfort. It's a disease. Anything can be a disease. But there is a condition where women just queef without having sex.
I don't believe that.
We grown folks. Let's Google it.
I don't believe that shit.
Ill mommies is cracking up with the laughing signs. I'm telling y'all.
I don't believe that shit.
Ting Ting said, "Yep, that should be music to my ears." Hey, I'm telling you, because I'm telling you, don't let a song be on. A song be playing in the background while you getting it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
And you can catch the beat with that queef. I don't rock the beat or two with the queef. Now this whole time I ain't know I wasn't doing something right, but I'm thinking everything is well. Tim said, "Shit, that's that stroke." Oh, see, no, Cosmo, we ain't going for that. We ain't going for that. Cosmo said that only happened one time with one ex, and his thing was really skinny and no more than 4 inches. And I'm super, super tight. I mean, so tight. Okay. You keep it tight. And she said, the tightness of it is not a factor. It has to be the meat size. We can't. No,
that sounds like a girl
Google.
after my own heart, baby. Yes, it does.
You can't. We not finna. You not finna steal all of Mendham's joy. You not finna steal that from us because of your one experience with one ex. Now I can see if you have 4 or 5 experiences and they all was short and skinny. Then you can be like, I done came to the conclusion because every time I done had.
Yeah, that does mostly happen when there's not enough. That is true.
That ain't true.
That is true.
I beg to differ.
Or she can be maybe too deep.
I still beg to differ because that don't. Okay, what if you having sex with one partner and it's definitely enough for you, but it don't happen all the time. Just every now and then.
Because you switching up. I mean,
but,
one minute
but the size didn't change. The person didn't change.
No, but maybe that person didn't turn you on enough to get to that limit.
No, what I'm saying is like, what if it's a couple that's been married for 20 years, right? And you having sex with the same person. They have sex all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the time, he doesn't make her queef. But every now and then, she queefs. It's the same person, the same size. So it's not like, oh, yeah, it's because you got a small one or a big one.
Maybe sometimes you hit the spot, maybe sometimes you don't. Sometimes you feel like nothing. Sometimes
what
you don't.
What it is you gotta ask yourself, what causes air to enter the vagina? That's the science right there.
Cosmo just told
you. What
you.
causes air to enter the vagina?
Cosmo just told you.
Because you gotta look at it like a front door opening and closing.
I think going in and out.
Yeah, you got. I was just about to say you gotta look at it like a front door opening and closing. You open the door, some air go come in. You close it behind you, some of the air go come with you. Right?
But also it could be beside. There's a different reason. It's not just one reason though.
The vagina is an orifice.
It's just not one reason though. I don't think it's just one reason. I think it's a couple different reasons. Yeah, I think what Cosmo said is right. I think women being too wide, deep could be it. I think you're going in the back door, not the front door. You know what I mean? With the back door. You know, a lot of women like to go to the back door, and that develops that too. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You be trying to go to the back door all the time. Keep the front door open.
All right. Okay, so y'all look. Let me. So look, we in the comments, and a couple of y'all done got a little chippy. So we go chill on this. We ain't gonna chill on the subject, but we go chill on the chippiness. Look, we Onpurnt family. You feel me? It ain't a whole bunch of us yet. So the ones that rock with each other, we gonna keep it respectful with each other. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to let, you know what I'm saying, the ones, I ain't gonna even mention it out loud, but y'all know what's going on. Y'all done seen the comments. Let's ease up with the shit. Let's be grown folks, have a good conversation, and do what we're supposed to do. This shit is funny, and it's a good topic, so let's keep this thing moving.
Y'all tripping on the front and back door?
Look, we don't know each other like that. You know what I'm saying? This is just a topic. You feel me? But look, ain't no need to disrespect nobody. So look, I'm putting that out there right now. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna drop our ship. We're gonna do our thing. You know what I'm saying? And if I see anybody, you know what I'm saying, continuing with the disrespect or, you know, the ignorance, I'm gonna have to go in and remove you from the chat. So just a fair warning. The first time I had to warn my audience like that. Come on, y'all. Let's do this shit like we know how we supposed to. I can't even read all the comments. Y'all need to crazy.
I'm gonna smoke on that one.
All right. Tim said, I ain't much of a dancer, but I sure can stroke. Cosmo said link. Which link you talking about? Are you talking about the link to join, Cosmo? You talking about the link to join? which one you talking about. Let me know which link you talking
just
about.
post it anyway.
Yeah, here go the link if you want to join the live. I just posted that in the comments. So anybody want to join?
Bold enough to come on the live.
Anybody want to join
willing to stay a little longer tonight? Come on the live, man. Who bold enough to come on the live?
Your mommy said OBGYN appointment for Squeak. Yes, absolutely. Yep. I need to go to classes.
But I mean, nobody agreed with what I said though. Sometimes also it's not just what you said and what Cosmo say.
Let me think. No, I'm just speaking. Just speaking.
It can also coming from the back door and leaving the front door open. So if you come through the back door and it'll keep the front door open. No. So you're gonna get that sound too that way. If you coming from the back.
About all that.
Yeah, you know. You know. I'm just saying. I'm saying.
You know. No, you don't know.
I'm just saying in general. I'm saying in general.
No, you know.
I'm just saying in general. Come on, man, y'all. You say we grown, folks.
We're grown as hell.
Let's be grown. Come on, let's be grown. What you scared of? Shit.
Cosmo said, "Yep, we grown." I dropped the link to the StreamYard. It says, "Il Mommy Bean said, any entry and then entry of the back door. Ma, you do the you." Ooh.
What's she say?
Tim has requested to join the stream.
What's she?
Tim, can you hear us?
You gotta click on this. What's it called?
Yeah.
Oh,
can't hear you. You gotta turn your audio.
Tell me to turn the camera on.
You gotta turn your audio or your camera.
Gotta accept.
You don't gotta be seen, but we need you to at least be heard.
You got the volume up?
Yep. So go ahead and straighten out when you do the invite. Make sure you say turn on your audio. There you go.
Something
looks like you got disconnected. Try again, Tim. Anybody that want to come on to the live, go ahead and join in. I just sent the link up there. The link is in there.
Look like
just drop it. Let me see if I can add Tim. Tim, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay, we can hear you.
He said, yeah.
What's up with it?
You know, slanging and banging, nothing new.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
is even here?
What's going on, Cosmo? You go join? So yeah, my thing is, I still ain't heard nobody come back and said that they Googled it or not. But I'm telling you, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. Queefing. That to me has to be one of the most embarrassing. That has to be one of the most embarrassing things for a female. It is to queef, because you can't stop it, you can't control it. You don't know when it's happening, when it's going to come.
Shit.
That's quite embarrassing. But what about?
I bet you I don't know.
While y'all talking about back door, so Cosmo, what you gotta do when you get on, you click on it, and it's Tim. Tell us what you did to join.
I just clicked on the link and then waited for you to accept it.
Yep. So you should be able to just click on there, and then you can. Did you put your name in, right?
Yeah, I just put my name.
Yeah. You just click it, put your name in, and then say join. And then
you put enter. It says enter the room.
And yep, click enter the room, and then I'll get a notification and I'll bring you in. There we go. Now we cooking with grease. Cosmo, what's up with it?
Hey y'all.
Hey, how's it going?
All right. No, I had to do something with the microphone and all that. I had to
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm here now. So
there you go.
That's okay. What's up, Cosmo?
Good to finally hear the voice.
Hey. Good to finally hear you.
I know we finally get to talk like voice to voice. Okay.
So, yeah, Sister Cosmo, I gotta say, I think that's just your unfortunate experience.
No, you're right. I agree with you.
No, that's some bullshit.
I agree with you.
Well, how you going to agree? Okay, so every time that you queefed, has it been with someone who was skinny?
I ain't said I ever queefed yet.
So
I ain't never
going to agree with her then?
But I'm saying that makes sense
you have
though.
nothing to base it
That
on.
makes sense though. Think about it.
Maybe she was right when she said like it might have something to do with the deepness or something, because he was short and skinny. And I have not had that experience again since. And that was years ago. And it wasn't embarrassing. And we were together for years. It just was what it was.
And that's the only person that has happened with.
I have not had that happen again since. But when I've talked to my friends and stuff about this way back, you know, it was like they said that it only happened with the shorter, either the thickness, it wasn't as thick, or it was short. Wow. So maybe it is the depth, the deepness, maybe it is the tightness for some women. I know that what my cooch is like. So I know I'm not loose. I never have been, because I ain't been. Okay, ain't nobody about to sit here like a complete stranger, not about to sit here and tell me that. Okay, like we're not doing that. Okay, I wasn't.
I know why, not to cut you off, Cosmo, but I understand why you make that comment and why you saying it like that, because it was some things that was passed in the comment. Like I said, that's why I had to speak on it. But like I said, moving forward, we don't get down like that. So it happened, but we nip it in the bud and move forward. It's cool. We can joke, as we're an open platform. So speak your mind, say what you want to say, but we're gonna keep it respectful and
right. Be respectful. Yeah, that's as simple as that. Yeah. So maybe it is the deepness too. It could be the deepness too, and that would make more sense.
Yeah. Because
I don't know though, man.
Because I know y'all can sit around each other and talk about that.
We brag on it. Men brag about it. Men brag about it. Men, when that happens, most men, it's celebrated. We brag about it.
Right.
We think that we doing something. It's happened to me. You know what I'm saying? I've had it to happen with females, and I don't know if I was too short or too skinny, or if she was too deep. I don't know, but I know that it happened, and it wasn't embarrassing. Well, you know what? The females,
too much secretion.
The females tend to be the ones who will feel some type of feeling of embarrassment, if any, usually in that situation. And I don't know. I've never been in a situation where that has happened with a woman and it wasn't a pleasurable time.
Like a turn on.
Unless, she just didn't say nothing about it and was like, oh, there go that show nigga again. That's why he had me farting.
Hey, Squeak. Hey, Squeak.
Yeah. What's up, Tim?
Hey, for a white boy, I'm long and strong, bro. And I'm still making beats. Right. I don't think it got anything to do about that short. Short.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna speak on that. I'm not gonna speak on nobody's size. I'm not gonna speak on nobody's grip, depth. None of that. We're gonna just try to get down to it. But all I'm saying is, I agree with you, Tim.
It's all about the stroke game. If you got stroke.
So Tim, can I ask Tim a question?
Yeah, we on here.
Okay, so Tim, then do you think that maybe you was you was pulling it out too far? Was you stroking like some weird long ass stroke? Was you going way across the room and then coming back in it? Why was it so much air getting up in here like that?
You know what? I'm
Cosmos, because that's the stroke game.
Go ahead and answer that. I'm sorry.
Cosmo, it's because that's the stroke game. If you got length, then you have a longer stroke. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I mean,
if you don't have, hey, you may be right, because if you don't have no length and you're just getting these little power strokes, then yeah, you're gonna get all kinds of air in there.
See, there you go.
And see what I concluded. What I concluded is what it is like I said. Once the object is entered, with it comes in air, right? And as the object is being pulled out and then back in, air is continuing to build.
Yeah.
Right?
That's the most common way.
Then this is, for me, this is when I notice that the queefing begins. Is when that air is building up and then the object is pulled all the way out. Right. And then the object goes all the way back in, then the queefing starts. Because that
and you was stroking like that.
Can you say that you guys caused it to happen?
Absolutely.
So how is it a natural thing for women to have it?
Because in that case, that's when it happens during sex. But queefing can happen without sex.
Okay,
nobody has Googled it.
I think it can happen in every way.
I'm just telling you that it doesn't only happen during sex. Somebody tell me I'm wrong.
I've never. What woman pussy? Oh, sorry. Can we even talk like that?
We're back. What woman? You're right. That's what I asked them. What woman walking around just they stuff just poop?
Yeah.
Poop. That sounds like a nasty woman to me.
It is.
Right.
Or something wrong with that thing.
Okay, so we got comments. We got comments. All right, so Il Mommy said, slender dudes, Cosmo. Il Mommy said, yep. Shakita said, Shakita said she thought it was for her. I hope not. So yeah, it was just a misunderstanding. We good. It's all good. Kita said, it depends on if it's wet or dry. Il Mommy said, Il Mommy said, Kita, I really feel like it's the air. Kita said, I agree, it's air. But if it's too much air, it dries up.
So she not really pleased then. So the queefing start if she's not wet enough? You not turning her on enough?
I don't know. I don't think that. No, because I didn't have the queef. It's been wet with the queef.
So she was juicy and queefing.
But was she? But yes.
Hell
yeah.
Yes. Because you got to think about it. If you have moisture, right? You got moisture, and then you got air, right? Then moisture, then air. What Kita says does make sense. Now, answer this, ladies that have experienced it. If you had sex and you started to queef and the queefing continues, does it become uncomfortable after a while? That air continuing. So you said that you think the queef come from more
moist than dryness. Because if you dry like that, that's gonna hurt. Shit.
And Kita said, but if the air is too much, it dries it up some. So does the queefing get to a point to where it makes the vagina dry and then the sex isn't pleasurable or uncomfortable?
Some people may like that dryness though, but I'm just saying.
I don't know.
I'm saying
I can't speak for everybody.
Yeah, you just who that is?
Cardi B. Shit, nobody want no practice around. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you growing up,
your mommy said, facts, Kita. So we got agreements. So two women agree. It is the air, but if it's too much air, then it becomes dry.
And that causes.
So that's when you got somebody over there trying to make a hit record.
But then you gotta ask, why is he? But listen though, why is there that it? Listen, what type of stroke is that? Why are you allowing this air to even get in? Why are you taking it all the way out and putting it back? Who is stroking like that? Taking it all the way out and putting it back in?
Hey, Cosmo.
Like they say, is levels to it.
Hey, Cosmo.
Yeah.
You gotta be. Hey, you have to be able to. Hey, you gotta be able to switch shit up. You can't just come in with like some little baby ass short stroke all your life.
If they're not taking it all the way out and putting it back in, you have not experienced it at its optimum level yet.
Just come in with like some little baby ass short stroke all your life.
Like you can't just stay in. You for one, you want to penetrate as a man from different angles. So you can be penetrating from one angle and then come all the way out and insert from a complete different angle. And it's going to be it should be a complete different feeling.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Hey, and Squeak, the best part is when you do it and you don't even notice. And then after you're done, you're sitting there and you're having a conversation with your girl, and she was like, "Damn, that was different."
Right.
And you're like,
you want that. You know what, Tim? You're right. We're married men, right?
Hey, but check it out.
You want that as a married man, especially. You want it to be different. You want it to feel new. You want it to be good each time. You don't want it to, you don't want to get bored with it. No, not at all. That's why you have to come all the way out, go all the way back.
That don't sound like it was feel good.
Okay.
Taking it all the way out and putting it like what? See, that's what I'm saying. Some men don't even we need to have a grown and sexy chat one day, because I don't think some men understand that some women actually lie to you just because they love you. They're not telling you the truth.
That I could believe that for sure.
Because I'm pulling it all the way. Come on now, that's like when she's on top, when your wives are on top of you. If she was to come all the way out and then put it back all the way in, and she bouncing up on you, taking it all the way out, you mean to tell me that feels good to you? Instead of just like a grind?
Hey, I'm not saying, Cosmo, I'm not saying anything about taking it all the way out. I'm just saying it's all predicated on your stroke game. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm fucking going ham and then pulling it out and then hanging out and then going back. No. It's like Squeak said. It's all about your angle. It's about your stroke game. You could be stroking one way, and then next thing you know, you lift the leg a little bit, and bam, you just change your angle.
Right.
So the air is getting in because you lift your leg up. We're talking about air.
No, the air is already building up with the strokes. But then when you come all the way out and then you go all the way in, you're bringing more air with you.
Okay.
Right. So if you have something that's enclosed, just imagine you have a suction, some kind of suction gripping around an object, right? And there's just barely enough air and room for that object to barely move around, right? And as that object moves around, there's air that's in that object, the grip, suction, right? If you take that object out, right, and you stick it back in, air is coming back in with that object.
Yeah, but you aren't necessarily coming all the way out though, Cosmo.
Okay.
Every stroke every stroke you are causing air.
Yeah, you're traveling air no matter what.
You can't necessarily say every stroke you cause.
Yes. Well, yes, you are.
No, you not every stroke.
I mean, come on.
Ma, if you got real stroke, it's every stroke.
I know that the ladies, y'all want to think that I know y'all all tight, but y'all not air grip that tight. Come on, y'all able to have 10-pound babies.
You can't tell me about my stuff.
Right. You ain't about to tell me about me and how I'm gripping.
I'm just saying, it ain't to it
I mean,
ain't
you
to the
can
point.
tell me, but
Come on.
you it's still at the end of the day, like your nuts is your nuts.
I ain't
Right.
met nobody.
My ovaries are my
I ain't met
ovaries.
nobody shit that's
Right.
airtight.
You
don't
can
know
speak
that.
for her because that's your wife. You can't speak for me
I
though.
ain't met nobody that's airtight. Goddamn me.
Now listen here.
Air can get up in that
Listen
thing.
here.
If tissue and debris could get up in that thing, air.
But you
can
know
get up
what?
in
You
there.
might be right, but just like Cosmo
Quit
saying,
playing.
that probably because it's too skinny.
The point is the
Or
air.
not. Yeah, or short.
Can air go in there?
Hey, one thing you guys got to realize is your vagina does relax during intercourse. So it's not tensed and staying tight the whole time, right?
Well,
it has to
thank you
relax
for
to
letting me
receive.
know about my vagina.
I mean,
Thank you for letting women know about their vaginas when you ain't got one.
Okay.
I mean,
Right.
But facts
You
is
ain't
facts.
got one, so you can't say that.
But facts is facts.
Ma, I'm just saying that it,
Every man is not hanging to
You
his knees.
facts is not facts
Right?
if you ain't got one.
No, but y'all
That's
can
right.
tell us
Period.
facts. But y'all can tell us facts about a penis.
No, we can't.
that
No, we
You
can't.
can
We
make
can
a,
tell you
you can make
where we been.
you can make
with
a
a penis.
factual statement and say every man on the face of this earth does not have a 12-inch penis. That's a fact.
Who wants that? Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just stating the fact.
Okay.
And the fact is that
That's
there's
in
no
general.
woman on the face of this earth whose vagina is so tight that air is not able to come in it. Sorry,
You don't know
ladies,
that.
but
You don't know
no,
that.
that's not the
You
case.
don't know that. You still don't know that.
No.
You don't know that.
Yeah, you don't know that. That's true, right? You don't know
got
that.
a vagina.
That's an assumption.
You don't got a
Okay.
vagina.
But y'all still haven't Googled.
Well,
You still haven't went on in Google and showed to where y'all pass gas. So if your cooch is so tight, air can't get in it, how is it able to pass air out of it without even having intercourse? Nobody has Googled and said nothing about that.
Because I don't believe that's true. I don't believe a cooch is just walking around passing gas.
Chiquita said, shit, sex for a long time eventually dries up. Some will say, get some lube. True. That's plumbing.
But that's because the moisture will cause it to start.
Chiquita said to Tim, yes, that's facts. And Chiquita said, air don't get in with a small penis.
Shit. Bullshit.
Said what? What did she say?
Bullshit.
Air don't get in with a small penis.
Well, so get in
That
with
don't even make sense.
I would say so.
Why would you say that?
Because
That don't
that
even make
object is taking
That's
up
the
the air.
circumference of the vagina is already. No.
You taking up that air.
That's the main time it's gonna get in is when it's smaller. Yeah. What are you talking about?
If you put the penis into the
If you have a cup,
and it's big enough, it's
right?
gonna close.
Listen,
it's not gonna let air in.
This is a perfect analogy. Perfect analogy, right? I'm gonna draw a picture for you. What? No, I'm gonna draw a picture for you. Right? Y'all can't get it. Y'all see that circle? It's too much light, maybe. You see the circle?
Yeah,
damn, that's big.
Right? That's big, right? But I'm just saying, to give you an analogy, right? To give you an analogy, right? And you have an object that only takes up this much of the circle. Y'all see that dot?
Yeah, air gonna get in it
Hold
like
on.
that.
If you continue to put, just imagine that being a cup. You continue to put an object of that
width in and out of that circle, it's not going to build a whole lot of air up.
Squeak, check it out. The only time that dot is going to build up that much air is when he is short and he's bottoming out.
And skinny, exactly.
He said,
what does bottoming out mean? What does that mean to me?
That means that
that means the male. Hey, that means the male is all the way in. He can't see no shaft still.
Right.
And he's fully bottomed out. So now you got pelvis to pelvis, right? And now you just forced all that air in.
Exactly.
So a motherfucker with a good stroke game, if he's not bottoming out, right? But he's like maybe bottoming out like every 10 strokes, he's not forcing all that air in there. You know what I'm saying? He's leaving room for that air to escape without her making that noise.
Now,
so you are agreeing that the shortness or the width, even probably the shortness, though that's probably more so.
Most likely
So
it's
you're
the
saying
shortness.
that you think it's the shortness, Tim?
Most likely it's the shortness.
Yeah, that would okay. That might be because he was like 4 inches. Is that?
It can't be the width, because if you have a circle and you got a object that's big in width going in and out of that hole, you're going to cause way more air than you would something skinnier. As that bigger object goes in and out of that hole, because it's
more air is going to come out.
Exactly, because
So
it's
it's
taking
almost like an
most
air
of the
mattress.
air when it goes in.
It's almost like an air mattress.
So it's the length then. It's the length because he was, like I said, he was short. He was short and skinny. He was both short and skinny.
Yeah, it's probably just short.
It could be the length, but I still disagree with that as well. And here's why. The reason why I disagree with the length is because how is it that if you have something very short, right, and something is deep behind it, how is it even bringing air with it?
Hey, because once you go pelvis to pelvis, you're somewhat sealing that air in. So when you're pulling back out, the air's trying to come with you. So most likely what she was dealing with was the stroke out and not the stroke in.
No,
you know what I'm saying? So if you got,
so
check out Squeak.
How can you make the beat going in? We don't make the beat coming out.
He wasn't making no beat. He's not us. You know what I'm saying? He ain't had no stroke game. Hey, no offense, Cosmo.
Come on. It's on the end. You control when that happens.
Yeah, but that's you and me.
Like I said as well.
I'm just saying. Okay. Hey, no offense, Cosmo. Like, I feel bad for you.
Well, that was a long time.
I because I've
no, you don't.
Yeah, because she's had one situation, but she says she's had friends who has told her the same thing, and we have to take the benefit of the doubt. But
100.
I don't know.
Well, the new generation ain't even having sex like they used to back in the day.
Who Googled it? Hold on. Oh, I Googled it, Keita.
No, they're not. The new generation is licking dudes' booties, y'all.
Yeah, they do all kind of stuff. They put air.
That's
all
a whole
other
episode.
Yeah.
Back door to the front door.
Who Googled it? Somebody, Mommy said, I Googled it, Keita. Keita said, what you find? What y'all find? Talk to me.
Quivering.
Talk to me.
What do you call quivering?
Queefing. Q-U.
Sounds like you're chiefing. Queefing.
What y'all find? Tell me I ain't crazy. When I seen that it can happen without even having sex, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I don't believe it.
So it's undisputably not arguable to say that it's the air. That we know for sure. What we're trying to get down to is how does the air cause that? And does size have anything to do with it?
So it's undisputable.
Hey, Squeak, I'm gonna read what Il Mami's put in there. She said, when a woman is doing physical exercises such as yoga or stretching, there are chances that the muscles around the vagina relax, which slightly opens the vagina. As a result, air gets trapped in the vagina, and its consecutive movement of stretch or trapped air release, causing vagina flatulence.
I don't know who the females
Pussy
is,
farting.
Cosmo. I don't know who
The pussy can
I don't
fart
know
from
who-
doing the
what
goddamn
female-
downward dog.
Stay away from the yoga.
I don't know what female stuff want to go
I'm
around.
Onpurnt Media. I'm not gonna come
I
with
did
it if
not,
I'm
but
not
hold
gonna
on.
right.
But didn't I say you have something got to be wrong with it?
There's nothing
moving,
wrong. It's
It's
natural.
moving and it's
There's
meditating.
nothing wrong with that. It's
Hey, Squeak, hey, when they're doing yoga, it's in its meditative state, bro.
I don't yoga.
relaxed. That's when the
That's why I
coochie
don't
is the
know.
most
I
relaxed.
don't yoga.
Like you said, Tim, even when it's relaxed, it can fart off.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Come on now.
see, hey, now you're gonna have, next time I'm getting it in, you're gonna have my head in a whole different game trying to figure it out.
You already know, man. That's what we here for, man. That's what we is here for. I love y'all, man. This episode was dope, man. Bomb ass episode, man. I told y'all what that's Onpurnt, man. Told y'all I wasn't playing, man. Even in its most rested state, that thing can fart off. So does it have to be because of a certain size? We gonna come to that on another episode. We ain't done with that. We gonna do some more research and double back to that. That might be an episode itself. But we definitely gotta have us a grown and sexy talk about sex, because there's a lot of people that ain't educated about sex. Look at this right here. This could have just been, if I would have named it and had it in the title. Like I said, some people might not even came, or they would have had a whole different mindset coming into the conversation.
Right.
But this Onpurnt Media, and no matter what, we could be talking about sex, we could be talking about whatever. We gonna keep it spunky, we gonna keep it entertaining, but at the end of the day, we're gonna try to educate each other on some type of level.
Yeah.
And I feel like, we did that. We was able to at least come to some kind of understanding and get the science behind it. One in particular thing, which ain't an embarrassing moment. Like Cosmo said, for her, just from the jump, she didn't feel any embarrassment. And Cosmo, was that because of the connection and or the love you have for that person? What was it that caused it not to be embarrassing to you? Because a lot of women has experienced it, and they get a little taken by it, or be put off or embarrassed by it. What was it that caused you not to be embarrassed?
I don't know. I guess it's like you already know that it's something that might happen. It's not like it's an unnatural thing. All women don't experience it, but it's something that might happen during sex. So like, why would you be embarrassed by that?
Right. I don't know. For whatever reason.
I think the embarrassment for me was the fact that
what? You got me laughing.
just wondering, is he thinking that I really farted, or what, did he know where it came from for real?
No, the difference. Well, I always speak like everybody think like me, and I gotta stop that. But there's definitely a difference.
There's a difference
Here, the sound. Like I said, because when you control that air, it's not.
You could be trying to control it.
It's not.
Hey, Squeak, come on, you know in your heart that it's not, but at the same time, your second check, right? Did you smell anything? You smell anything, Miss Stroke? No? All right, we good. I know what it was.
Bad.
Man. No, it's a different type of pass in the air, for sure. Like now, that the first time, you're not quite sure. You don't know.
I think it's
whoa,
embarrassing when you.
what was that?
Me.
And then as it continues to happen, you're like, oh, okay, I know what that is. But I think that for the most part, it's embarrassing when you probably first getting with a person.
Yeah.
When, like we said, when you first starting off, say the first couple times you having sex, and boom, that happened. I could see where it may be, a little awkward. I won't even say embarrassing, but it could be a little awkward in the beginning. But if you've been down with somebody, more than likely it's maybe happening on multiple occasions. So, like you said, it's just a part of sex. It's something that could possibly happen. So it ain't no big deal.
Baby, you need to pep those business.
you need to use the bathroom. You okay?
You need to stop.
Oh man, I ain't messing.
Grabbing that Pepto on that man asses off the side table mid stroke.
What's wrong with you?
Can we do a show? I said we, like it's my show. Like, can you guys?
Started, man. If you guys don't know Cosmo, Tim them been around. We got a lot of people, that wasn't here that's been around since it started.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So Cosmo has always been one of those that we've always been interested in.
Always appreciate
because she gonna come with the heat.
Mm-hmm.
Thank y'all. But can y'all do a show one day? I can't catch y'all all the time. Sometimes I have to watch the replay.
Mm-hmm.
But can y'all schedule a show for like some real grown and sexy talk where we discuss like some of these trends that's happening with this new school of people? Because I don't know, I'm it's some weird stuff, and I'm wondering if it's just me. Am I like out of touch?
Mm-hmm.
Give me some examples of what you're saying.
For example.
Hey, for example, for an example is that goddamn Amazon position.
What you mean?
Tim, you're echoing.
I said, for example, the Amazon position.
What is that?
Okay, so this is what I was gonna say.
You need to go fuck around and Google that shit, squeak on your own in the privacy of your own room.
Okay.
I'm not saying go try it because I ain't with that, but that's some shit people be doing, and I'm like,
wow,
I can't do that shit.
Right.
It just doesn't even sound right.
Well, I know that these fetishes done got like a little.
Okay, well, can I answer the question? The question was asked to me. Can I answer it?
It sure was. I apologize. You're right. My bad, Cosmo. My bad.
Okay, so one of them, it's like two. Well, it's like two of them. One is men liking to get their butt ate, and women liking to do it. That's strange to me. And also the other one is these girls are now liking to be peed on in their mouth, in their body parts, like inside. Okay, like this is a thing. Like they're talking about it openly, like it's normal for them to lick butt and let their man pee inside of them, like in their vagina.
Yeah, we definitely can talk about it. We'll come up with some shit. We'll come up with some shit. Cause
is there a name for it? Is there a name for it? Not to cut you. I'm sorry.
I have no idea, but I was listening to, because it was trending on social media, and I was like, I gotta go check this out just to be nosy. And that girl that's dating, that little rapper girl that's dating, what's his name, Diddy?
Blue Eyes.
She did it.
Young MIA.
Something like that. Well, she did an interview with Trina. Yeah, she did an interview with Trina, and in the interview, she said like she likes to be peed on. She liked when Diddy pee in her ass and pee in her, vagina. And I was like, what? She just and she said it openly in the public. And then I was talking to a relative of mine, and she was like, yeah, girl, like that's this new school of people, they're into that. And booty eating too. And I was listening, it was this girl, what's her name? It's a rapper who have a song out right now. I can't think of her name, but I was, again on social media, and I listened to it one time, and I was like, y'all, I was like an old like church woman or something, and I'm only in my 30s, but I had to clutch my pearls. Like, what? The girl was talking about eating booty in the rap.
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely can talk about it because that is a thing right now.
It's another
And
issue.
it's like the over sexualization, hypersexing, is to the point to where these new trends and fetishes, it is basically desecrating sex. And yeah, you're right, because I was watching something where Glorilla, the rapper Glorilla, she was on an interview and she was talking about how a turn on for her was she would want her dude to come on her food before she ate it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well,
She would
Wow.
get him off, and right before he finna come, she get her food and say she had some fries, you put a little special sauce on it.
oh my
And
God.
Hey, how you time that shit in the microwave though?
I don't know. I think she was going live. She wasn't heating nothing up. She was going from
Damn.
him straight to her grill. So
She's
yeah.
like, babe, hey,
And
she
again,
like, babe, DoorDash will be here in a minute.
24,
Hurry
that's
up.
what, 24, 25-year-old, 23-year-old rapper.
Well,
You know
I
what I'm
heard
saying?
on the show the Baddies, Girls from the Bad Girls Club on the Baddies, that they're into also giving oral sex to the man from the back, basically
Yeah.
bending his stuff backwards and getting it like that, where they're near the testicles and everything.
Well, because they're so used to eating booty now, that's probably like a segue to it. You know what I'm saying? Wow, I suck his dick from the back. I'm only 2 inches from his butt. I might as well go in. And
And they going for that?
and these
Yeah.
new age young men is so
Feminized, huh?
oh my.
Would you say feminized?
What would you say? You call
Well,
it.
I think when the pants start getting tight, and
Put it
I
like
think we
this.
did a topic on that, Cosmo.
My
Yeah, let's do it.
Man,
my uncles wasn't sitting around talking about
Right.
letting no female lick on him
no, none of that.
up in
None of
their
that.
ass crack.
None of that. None of that.
My
It's
my
crazy.
big homies will no.
Yeah, touching around that area was
I
like a
ain't never
no.
had it done.
No.
My age, my era, I can't say what everybody doing now. Some of these dudes
I think
my
that-
age
I don't
might
know,
be trying
that's
to
a
be
little
with the new
bit.
trends, but it's definitely something new. And and I'm glad you say that, Cosmo. We'll definitely do that, and we will do it soon.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I ask why. You know me, I'm gonna always ask what got the youth to that point.
I
So
think
yeah, we
need to
It's not
research.
even just the youth, it's grown people. These are people in their
It's not-
20s and 30s
like-
into this.
I'll call,
Yeah.
you in your 20s and early 30s, I'll call you a youngster, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm just saying it's definitely a newer generation thing. Like, 70s, 80s babies, the most of the ones I know, we ain't running around getting our ass licked.
If you touch a man,
that's these new, that's these new, I just turned 21, within the last 5-10 years shit. Grown ass men that I come up around, man, come on, man.
Yeah, no, I ain't fucking with that shit.
Don't play around like that. I like you can't even like on some real, you can't even like touch me in a certain way back there. Like,
play, even partners playing.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not
friends and stuff playing like that.
There's no man finna play with me like that in that form, period. But I'm saying,
Well,
like,
y'all know Candy. Y'all know Candy from Real Housewives of Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
What?
Okay, well, she did an interview with the rapper I'm talking about, and they had a whole segment where the girl and the co-host, who's a man, I don't know who his name is, I don't even know him, but it's Candy's co-host. Okay, they did a whole segment where the rapper girl was talking about how she liked to eat ass, and the dude was like, "Oh, I'll let you eat mine." He was definitely pushing 50, whoever this guy is.
Really?
Okay?
Yeah,
girl.
It's nothing.
I'm gonna have to send y'all. I'm gonna send y'all the link. I'm gonna either email it to her. I'm gonna put it in the what is it called? The comment section. Oh, I can do that. Okay, it's probably gonna hang me up.
Yeah, when you get off, find the link and then come back and post it.
Oh yeah, on this video. I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
This video.
Yep, I'm gonna send y'all both of them. I'm gonna send you the song where the girl was talking about eating, but I'm gonna send you the interview she did, and I'm gonna send you the other one with the girl who date Diddy. She said she sat there and told Trina, I like for him to pee him anywhere on me, my mouth, my ass, my pussy. Like the girl said. I was like, what? That's an infection waiting to happen.
And just sitting here thinking about it, I kind of already answered my own question, but we'll definitely talk about it. I know why, like acts like that, sexual acts like that, is even permissible right now. It boils down to the respect level, the respect that we have for not only each other but ourselves. Our self-respect as humans has been decreased so much over the last 15, 20 years. Like just the value of how we feel, not even how you think about somebody else, because that take a whole nother line of energy. But just how we feel about ourselves has changed and been lowered so much in the last 20 years to where, that can become a trend or the norm. You know what I'm saying? Not even the norm, but just taboo to where, it's a conversation piece. And not like, what the fuck, who, what, you get ostracized and can't come around the family. We hear you doing some shit. It's not like that no more. And that's because we have dropped that self-love so much to where, we can easily entertain such acts. And like somebody, your mom said, long as the dude don't clown when he doing it, I won't be embarrassed. But it takes a grown ass man to hold his composure and not do that. That's right. That is true. And I'm wrong for, y'all know I'm just clowning. But your mommy said, I love to see the face that goes with that voice. And I'm imagining she's talking about Cosmo. One day, Cosmo, you don't have to join us. And everybody, if y'all don't mind, show us what you look like. If you're not comfortable, not cool with that, it's no big deal. But people would like to know who they talking to. Like I said, we all one big family here on Onpurnt. And then Ill Mommy said, now, didn't Kelly go to jail for that? Good point.
Yes, he did.
Good point. And we'll talk about that on the next episode.
Hell yeah, he
R.
did
Kelly,
20 bucks.
that's a big part of his case. What really nailed the coffin for him was that act.
Yeah.
Right? And he's doing, decades behind that. And now here it is.
But now it's popular.
It's a trend.
Now it's popular.
The rappers is doing it. The rappers is doing it. The entertainers.
It's crazy.
The young female entertainers is doing it. And the males.
I'm so tired of seeing females
locked up for it,
shaking their ass on motherfucking all social media sites. I'm tired of seeing everybody's
so
ass.
much we can talk about, man.
For real. It's like, damn, what's next?
Cheetah said that's that satanic sex.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think so.
Taking their young asses through rituals.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that is.
Yeah.
And that's why it's a sudden explosion.
Yeah.
Because all these young rap motherfuckers is making 50 million on streams.
Mm-hmm.
The money that Tupac, Snoop, and all the greats back in the day take a career to make. They make that shit on an album.
Yeah.
Doing streams. And it's a price with that. It's a price with that. Yes, that's definitely that satanic sex. That was on.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely talk about that
one. Yeah, we can. We're gonna have to come with that. We like I said, we're gonna have to double back with that sooner than later.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get ready to wrap it up, man. This was an explosive episode.
Yeah.
Beautiful episode.
It was nice finally talking to Cosmo.
Yes. Appreciate it.
All right, y'all. Have a good night.
All right, you too.
All right, I understand. We got to get up too. Y'all be easy. Until next time, we love y'all.
Love y'all.
I'm your boy Squiggly the Entertainer.
And I'm Angel Lyric.
And together we are Onpurnt Media. We out.